One guys, this is another price action strategy. I know lately I've been making a lot of price action strategy because people seems to be getting this strategy all confused and all. So I'm always bringing up to show people how you can actually trade with price action, because this is one of the best strategy you can ever find in forex. Okay, if you want to make cool cash, if you want to have a swing trade, okay, because it's only on swing trades you can make some good profits. Okay, not just scalping and catching spikes. Okay, so you need to know price action. You need to know price action, and when you know price action, trust me guys, trading will be so easy for you. So now this is a trade I took on VIX 51s. It's a sell trade and it's a VIP trade, a trade I shipped with my VIP today. So now, as you can see, this one is very easy. It's very easy. It's very easy. Okay. So when you open your charts, okay, like I always say, that the first thing you do is you go to a higher time frame. If you want to swing trade, if you want to have a long trade, that you probably want to trade for a long time and make yourself some cool cash. Okay, you need to use a higher time frame to always analyze your market. Maybe if you just wanna maybe scalp and cash spikes, you can use the lower time frames, like maybe the 5 or 10 minutes time frame. But if you want to know how to swing trade, okay, if you want to know how you can actually swing trade, you need to know price action. You need to understand how this works. You need to know how you can identify an uptrend and a downtrend. You need to understand how you can identify the lower highs, the lower lows, and the um, support and resistance. Okay, so now this particular trade is VIX 51s. I made I made a sell trade here. So now, why did I consider this trade a sell trade? Okay, so now you can see that this is a 1 hour time frame. Okay, so first of all, you actually have to go to a daily time frame like this. Okay, this is the daily time frame. So when you get to a daily time frame, backtest you backtest the charts. Okay, then you try to identify if it's actually an uptrend or a downtrend. So as you can see from our trend line here, you can see that this is a downtrend. Okay, this is a downtrend. And what happens when a price is actually on a downtrend? That tells you that you're actually going to look for selling opportunities. When the market is on uptrend, you look for buying opportunity, but when the market is on a downtrend, you look for selling opportunity. So now going to the higher time frame, like the day one time frame, we notice that this market, this price is actually a downtrend, and the market is on downtrend. So now we're actually going to look for opportunity for us to open our trade and start selling. So now, first of all, before you start selling, like I always say, you don't just go into a trade just because the trade is a downtrend. Okay, you start selling. Okay, you always have to wait for the perfect time. You have to have a place of interest that you're actually expecting the market to get to that place, just like you expected it to, and from there you make your trade, whether sell or buy. So now I came to a daily time frame and I drew my trend line, and I noticed that this is a downtrend. So now I'm looking for an entry. So what do? I go back to my 1 minute time frame, sorry, my 1 hour time frame, and I looked for an entry. Okay, I look for an entry. So let me make a little explanation for you to understand how you the easiest way for you to understand if a market is actually a downtrend or an uptrend. As you can see from here, this is what we call an high. Okay, so probably if the market actually went up instead of coming down, if the market actually went up to this side like this and created another high that was higher than this one. Okay, that will actually convince you that the price is actually pushing up, and probably we are having an uptrend, because it created another high that was higher than this previous one, but instead it created a low. As you can see, the market started selling, and when it got to a certain position here, it started buying again. And when it started buying, it didn't pass the first high we had here. It created another high, which is the lower high than the previous one, and continued selling. Okay, and there was a little bit of a pullback here that created another, you know, low. Okay, that was, lower than the first one. So now, as you can see, it keeps happening like that. You now see that we have the higher lows, the higher lows, the higher lows, the higher lows here, and we have the lower lows on this other part. This low is lower than this one, this low is lower than this one, this low is lower than this one. So these are the lower lows, and these are the lower highs. The high that is lower than the previous one, another high that is lower than the previous one. So you can see, you can tell that the price is actually down, and the market is a downtrend market. So now all we need to do is look for where we can open a position and start selling. Okay, so let's say when I actually got to this chart here, okay, I actually saw the price at this point here. Okay, this is where I saw the price at this point. It was selling. Okay, but all of a sudden there was a reversal, okay, that started pushing the market up. So now, meeting this price at this position here, I didn't just start selling, because at this point you don't really know what the market is actually going to do, if it's going to give you a reversal or if it's still going to continue selling. Okay, so now I had to wait. So I noticed that when the price got to this position, it had a reversal and started buying again. And what you ask yourself, why did the price reverse at this point? As you can see, this point here, if you want to take a closer look, you see that we have so many candlesticks around here. Okay, you have so many candlesticks around here. So you notice that whenever the price got to this position, there was always a reversal. Whenever the market tried to get to this position, there's a reversal. So we're having so many candlesticks rallying around this place, trying to break this very position. Okay, so this tells you that this place is a strong zone. So you bring in your support line and make this place your support level. So now, after the price had a reversal at this point, what did I do? I brought another line here. I brought another line here and I placed it here. Why did I place that line there? Because this is also a resistance zone. As you can see, the same thing that happened down here is happening up here too. So you see that whenever the price gets to this line here, it gives a reversal. Whenever the price gets up to this place, it gives you a reversal. So this tells you that this is a very strong zone too. So it takes the market a whole lot of strength for it to actually break this position, and also the same thing down here too. So now I've now brought another line for my resistance, and this is a line for my support. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting the market to now get back to this position here. Okay, exactly what happened here. So I'm expecting the same thing that happened here to take place at this point again. So now I'm expecting to have an entry at this point, because I'm expecting from my analysis that when the price get up to this position, it will start selling again. Okay, so I had to wait, and I dropped my support zone and my resistance zone, and I waited for the price to actually push up to this resistance zone. As you can see, the moment the price got to that very position, okay, as you can see, there was a reversal here. Okay, so the market keep ranging at this point, and what happens, that tells you that this point too is a strong zone. So as you can see down here, see the same thing. You see so many candlesticks rallying around here trying to break this position. The moment they get here, they try to buy a little, and when they get to the resistance zone, they sell, and when they get to the support zone, they buy. So that tells you that this point too is a very strong zone. So what did I wait for? Okay, now the market was ranging. As you can see, it was ranging, trying to buy, trying to sell, trying to buy, trying to sell. At this point, trying to break the resistance zone and also trying to break the support zone. So I was actually waiting, because already this is a downtrend. So you're actually expecting a sell market. So I'm expecting now the market to actually give me that long bearish candle that will actually break this support zone here. So now I'm waiting to have an entry the moment this candlestick breaks this support zone. Okay, So the market was just ranging. So at finally there came a strong bearish candlestick that broke this support zone the way I expected it to happen. Okay, the way I expected it to happen. So now after waiting, what happened? The candlestick actually broke that support zone, and when that happened, that was when I made an entry, because the moment it breaks this position here, we are expecting to have a free flow of sales. Because if actually the market try to maybe go back up again, it will take the market a whole lot to break this support zone again, which now turns to resistance zone the moment it was broken down. Okay, so it now turns to resistance. So that means it will actually take the market something to break this resistance zone. Okay, and considering the fact that it's a pure downtrend market, so you are 80% sure that it's actually going to sell. So all you just need to do is, wait for a perfect time for you to make your entry. And when was that perfect time? It was when you have a bearish candlestick that breaks this support zone. After that, you make an entry just like I did. As you can see, the moment the bearish candlestick broke that support zone, I opened my position and I start selling. Okay, what happened? So when I started selling, okay, I dropped the signal in my group, buy VIX 51s. So now this is the first TP I had to give to them. Okay, because I'll always tell you to open like 2 positions. Okay, another thing is considering your account size. Okay, if you have an account that is maybe probably up to $100, you can actually open 2 positions, because we are expecting to have a reversal at this point. Okay, so you make this your TP1. Okay, you make this your TP1 in case there's actually a reversal at this point that might actually bring the market back to where you had your entry. Okay, so now we made this a TP1 and allow the other trade to still run in case the market actually breaks this position. So now after making the entry, what do? You keep your stop loss at this point. Okay, you keep your stop loss at this very point here, because this is a resistance zone. But I will always advise that you don't keep your stop loss exactly at this point. You can actually bring your stop loss here. You can actually bring your stop loss here. Okay, can actually keep your stop loss at this position here, while this is actually where you had the resistance zone. So why are you keeping your stop loss here? The reason is, sometimes, as you can see, that the price actually went and touched this resistance zone before it started selling again. So if your stop loss was actually at this very point that you had your resistance zone, the price will, sorry, the market will kick you out of it, and you will maybe probably lose money. But if at all you kept your stop loss here, you can see that you are in a better position, that the price might actually get your resistance zone and start having reversal and start going your way without touching your stop loss. So it's always advisable you keep your stop loss a little bit above your resistance zone, in case the price comes and touch your resistance zones before going your way, you'll still be on the safer side. That is why you have to do this. Okay, so now as you can see, the price, it sold and my VIPs were making money. It sold, and when it goes to our support zone here, I always advise them to probably be closer to their trade and observe in case they didn't use the TP, because most people wouldn't really want to use the TP. They will want the trade to continue buying so that they won't go out of the market. So in case you didn't put a TP, you should be careful when it comes to a support zone, like, because there might be a reversal. As you can see, there were some reversals here, but it actually didn't go back to our entry. It stopped somewhere else that we had another resistance zone. Okay, so after that it continued. So after that it continues selling again. As you can see, this is where our current price is. We've hit our TP1, we've hit our TP2. So this was just the remaining position I was still living on to still pick some profit. Okay, and I decided to use it to make video to explain this to you guys. So I hope you guys understand how you can actually use price action. I know this one video will not just teach you everything you know. That's why you need to register for a mentorship program. At the moment, since it's the festive season, we are opening our mentorship classes, and we are having a 50% slash on our mentorship program. So check on your description page, you see a link to my WhatsApp number. You can talk to me. Is it account management you want to do? Is it the VIP you want to join, or is it the mentorship? Just chat me up, let's talk, so I can know how to help you, because I want everybody to make money here on Forex. And also, if you've not subscribed to this channel before, I'll ask you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell to always get new videos whenever I post them online. So guys, check on the description page, you see a link to my WhatsApp number, chat me up, and you also find a link that links you to my free Telegram group. You can join other traders like you, upcoming traders like you, and see how we are doing on our VIP. And also I drop chart and analysis for you guys to see how you can make your day-to-day trading. So guys, this is how the trade went, and that was how I had to make an entry into this trade. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching the video. See you some other time. Bye.